child doesn't want toys at Christmas, right? But if your family also has a tradition of giving books as gifts, Cathy Langer, who is the lead buyer at Tattered Cover, has some great suggestions for you. I love the way these look.
These are all really beautiful books, and the first two are by local authors.
Oh, great.
I started with one for young adults. It's called Rootless by Chris Howard, and he was inspired by the pine beetle blight to write about a world with no trees in the future. It's dystopian, takes place 100 years after the darkness, but has really wonderful characters. Great for girls and boys, strong characters on both sides. The main character is a 17-year-old tree builder named Banyan.
Oh, so it sounds really interesting,
It is
Cathy.
very interesting. I enjoyed it myself. Then the second one is called The Lost Christmas Gift, and this is kind of a family book. It's by Andrew Beckham, who is actually an art teacher at St. Mary's, and it's a story of a father and son who have an adventure on Rabbit Ears Pass 70 years ago.
Wow.
And the son gets a package 70 years later that took that long to get to him from his father, who sent it from Europe, but it's about their adventure. Beautiful illustrations. Both of these authors are appearing tomorrow, Chris at the Colfax store, Andrew at the Lodo store, and this is in very scarce supply. I have to warn the viewers, we're running out. The next one is called One Love. This is the Bob Marley song, which I just love, and his daughter Sedella had it put into a book, and these are really lively illustrations. The next four books are all beautiful picture books with very different kinds of illustrations. You can see the energy on this page of this neighborhood who's cleaning up.
And before you close that, is this little doll the character in the book?
Yes, it's the little girl who is inspiring her neighborhood to clean up a vacant lot. So
is that sold separately, or does it come?
It is sold separately.
Okay.
It's sold separately. Then I have Black Dog. This is a very different kind of illustration. It's almost surrealistic. It's by Levi Pinfold. It's about a family confronting their fears. You can see the illustrations are very detailed and kind of eerily realistic. But they're afraid of this great big dog, and the little girl, Small is her name. Oh, that's the mother again. Sorry about that. The little girl, Small, can you see that?
Oh, yeah.
Goes out. There's the great big dog, which really isn't quite that big. Then the next one is another really different kind of illustration. This is This Moose Belongs to Me by Oliver Jeffers. And the background on these illustrations are very realistic, almost like photographs. But the characters are kind of wacky, cartoony. You have Marcel the moose and his little boy. So there's that. And then one of my favorites this year, This Is Not My Hat by John Clausen. And this is completely minimalist. Look at the cover. That's a very good indicator of the illustrations. But a little fish steals a hat from the big fish. And some of the illustrations, the only changes are slight movements in the eyes, but it tells all. Very, very, very funny. And then last but not least, you know I'm a big fan of pop-ups.
Let me turn a little bit so it doesn't have that glare on it.
Okay.
No, the other way. There we go.
Has a silver
cover,
hide and seek. And these are beautiful paper sculptures.
Wow.
These are great read-together books. Each sculpture has hidden pictures and numbers, and you sit with your child and find the hiding things.
Wonderful. Oh, those all look like so much fun, and I love that they have humor. Something to keep you awake as you're nodding off reading to your child.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you so much, Cathy. And we have more information for you in a link to Tattered Cover on thedenverchannel.com. Just click on the big red button, and I'll also post this on Twitter and Facebook, but right now we send it to Maureen.